Hello everyone, Skits here and welcome to episode 22 of Skyrim Weekly. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching. First mod I have for you is called Guild Starter by Sotsko816. This mod allows you to create your own guild, recruit people for it, give them jobs and then make money as well. First thing you want to do is drop your HQ marker, which you will receive as soon as you launch the game with this mod on. You can basically drop it anywhere, outside or inside of a town, inside of some tower or just somewhere in nature, and this mod basically serves as a spawn point for your recruits that will spawn here after they'll finish their job, or they'll just simply stay there and after you recruit them, and if they're not doing anything you assign to them. So this HQ marker is very important, and make sure you drop it somewhere near any fast travel marker or something, so that you can visit your recruiters often and give them jobs as much as you can. Second thing you want to do is equip a recruiting amulet, and with this amulet you can walk around towns and ask people if they want to join your guild. And basically anyone can be recruited except for guards and enemies. After you recruit people, they will go to HQ marker and then they will stay there. One thing I find funny is that you can really recruit anyone that is in the guard, and you can even recruit Jarls to be part of your guild, and you can have your own Jarl guild or something like that. The amount of people you can recruit is limitless, but the quest only goes up for 10 people, and that is probably where you should stop. But like I said, it is not limited and you can recruit as much people as you want. Now I'm not sure if I chose the wrong people or chose the wrong place for my marker, but out of 7 people I recruited at Downstar Inn, only 2 of them made it there actually, and I'm not sure if others were killed or bugged, but that is kinda weird. And later when I placed it in Whiterun, then almost everyone joined me except for Jarl Balgruv, who just stayed at his place, but he was part of my guild as well. And yeah, that is a little bit bugged. I hope it gets fixed, because you know, when you recruit people you want them to go to your place, not just stay there or just don't even make it. After recruiting people you can give them jobs, like I said earlier. There are actually tons of jobs available. You can make people go hunting, cook you something, search for treasure, make you some items, and a lot more. You can also make them follow you, so you can have unlimited amount of followers if you want. And also the type of job you can give to each person varies depending on their skills. So for example, miner can go mine ore, while blacksmith can smith you some items, while just some normal guy only has like 5 or 6 jobs available. Now these jobs are not free, and you have to pay your recruits for doing it, because like they say themselves, time is gold or something like that. And so you have to give them money for their work. After they finish their job you can pick the money they earned, and that's how you make money of it. Sometimes I noticed that you actually pay more for the worker than he actually earned. So for example, when I paid 100 septims I only received like 50, and I found it very little bit weird, because I expect to be, you know, to make some money of it, not, I don't know, give away my money, because that's just stupid. So I think that's another bug, little small bug there. But the mod is still in early stages, and mod is planning a big update on it, so I think that this is really good as of right now. And you know, for example, I hope that in future you can make your own headquarters, all the bugs will be fixed, and maybe some you can even make some quests, like, you know, you have like other guilds out there that want to fight you or something like that. I think that would be really cool. But let's get back to the jobs. So like I said, you have to pay people to do jobs for you, and after they'll finish their job you just ask for the money and it will open their inventory. And don't worry, you won't see money there. All you have to do is close their inventory again and the money will automatically come to you. And that is basically all you need to know about this version of Guild Starter. This mod has a lot of potential. It is good in its state, but I think it still needs some improving, especially on that part with money and people getting bugged or not getting into their location. And that is basically all I have to say about this mod. So like I said, I really liked it, and I'm looking forward to the next update it will have. Next mod I have for you is called Traders Chest Homes, refined by June3D1. So if you ever had a problem just like me and just had a lot of loot, for example from raiding tombs or just raiding bandits or doing stuff like that, then you didn't know where to put it and you didn't want to throw it away because it has some value, and you just didn't know what to do with it and you just stored it at your home or something like that, then this mod is perfect for you. With this mod on you can store all your junk in one of the traders chests, and after some time passes the trader will come and trade the items for you, so instead of your junk you will find money there. And that is the basic idea of this mod. So you can find these chests next to your houses in each major city. First thing you have to do though is to own the house there, so because these chests are locked and you will unlock them with the key from the house. As you can see, these chests are not the usual size, they look like a mailbox, and that was Matter's intention, and I really think that looks really cool. Now this is of course not for free, and you actually have to pay some tax for the items, but the tax depends on, you can either choose if you want to have tax calculated by your speech skill, or if you just want normal tax, you can just set it with the slider. And you can find the slider and also the activation for the mod itself in the configuration menu. And there you can also, like I said, set out if you want the text to be regulated by your speech, or you can just set it with slider. And you also have to activate mod there, and after that you can just store your stuff there and the trader will trade it for you. Now I really enjoyed the concept of this mod because I always had a lot of junk that I got from bandits or from some quests that I did not have place to store or sell because merchants didn't have money, and my chests at houses were just overfilled and lagging. This mod actually gives you an opportunity to trade your things and just get rid of the junk, and you don't have to throw it or just store it. Only thing you need for this mod to work is Skyrim script extender and SkyuiH, but I think that these mods are basically essential and I think that everybody has them. And that is basically all I have to say about this mod, so make sure you go ahead and check it out. Moving on, we have Skyrim High Definition LOD by Tamu75. This mod changes textures and meshes of objects in distance. First, let me tell you what LOD is. LOD stands for level of detail, which means that more and more you move away from objects, they will start to look a lot worse. And this is generated by LOD. In Skyrim, the basic LOD looks really bad and the objects look really ugly, especially if you want to take some screens of landscape or just do stuff that requires a high LOD. With this mod on, the LOD improves a lot, and I think that the difference between vanilla and this mod is quite big. I think that you can notice the change immediately. As you can see on the comparison shots right now, the textures and meshes are definitely high res now, and they look a lot better than vanilla Skyrim ones. My only small problem with this mod was its size, which was 1 GB when uncompressed, which is quite a lot for a mod like this. I know it basically textures whole Skyrim from distance, but it is really a little bit too much, and Matter should compress it a little bit more if he can. Now for people that don't do any landscape screens or videos, this change won't be really that noticeable because you usually play in first person and you can see things usually you can only see things that are usually very close to you, and even if you see some things in distance, they still look pretty good and you don't have to worry about LOD or something like that. But for people that do stuff like I do, making YouTube videos or screenshots, this is definitely an improvement. But like I said, if you mainly play in first person, you won't notice it that much, but I still think it is an improvement and I do recommend this mod. Next up we have Standalone Follower shop by YuiH0820. This mod adds a new companion into the game. You can find her in Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood. So Sha is a master of ice magic. She is an adventurer who just came to Skyrim, walking around the world with no purpose. She is lazy to carry any inventory or money with her, and she fainted many times on the road because of hunger, and she also has fragile health and can't sleep very well at night. And that definitely makes her a perfect companion for Dragon Slayer, or just some meat for Dragon while you slay him. But despite her description, she's actually in a very good shape and had no problem killing white trunk guards like nothing, and she actually defeated them, and I was really surprised because usually companions just get wrecked by them, but she actually killed them, so she's a lot stronger than she looks like. As you can see, she has a custom face that I liked, but not all people like this type of companions. She also uses Apache Skyhair and CHSBHC body. Like I said, I personally liked her appearance. She of course doesn't look like a typical Nord or just the citizen of Skyrim, but I think that her appearance is nice and that she looks quite good. This is also Matter's first mod, and I think that he did a very good job for a first mod, and I encourage him to make more, because I personally liked Sha and I'm looking forward to his next work. And the last mod I have for you is called Seraphine, an ultra high-res retexture by betterbecause, author of True Daughters of Skyrim. This mod is a 4K retexture of Seraphine outfit, armor. It's been already 2 years since Seraphine Armor came out, and since then texture qualities changed quite a lot. In 2014 almost every mod has at least 2 or 4K textures, and so betterbecause decided to create ones for Seraphine Armor. This texture is actually his original work, but he stayed true to source material. As you can see, Seraphine outfit, armor now definitely looks a lot better. Textures are high res, they have a lot more details than they did before, and just generally make it look like a 2014 mod. This armor is available for almost all body types. The original one was available for CBBE and UMP, but it was already redone for 7 base, CHSBHC, ADAC, Dreamgirl, and that is basically all the body mods available out there, so yeah, it is probably available even for your one. This mod only contains textures, so we will also need original mod for this one to work. So if you did not download the Seraphine Armor before because of those low-res textures, you can go ahead and do it now. And that is all for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, tell me what you think about it in the comments, subscribe for more Fallout, Skyrim and Titanfall content, and I will see you next time.